Teaching of the 12. The Didache. Chapter 1. There are two ways, one of life and one of death. But a great difference between the two ways, the way of life, then is this. First you shall love YAHUAH, who made you. Second, your neighbor as yourself. And all things whatsoever you would should not occur to you, do not also do to another. And of these sayings, the teaching is this: Barak those who curse you, and pray for your enemies, and fast for those who persecute you. For what reward is there if you love those who love you? Do not also the other nations do the same? But love those who hate you, and you shall not have an enemy. Abstain from fleshly and worldly lust. If someone gives you a blow upon your right cheek, turn to him the other also, and you shall be perfect. If someone impresses you for 1 mile, go with him 2. If someone takes away your cloak, give him also your coat. If someone takes from you what is yours, ask it not back, for indeed you are not able. Give to everyone who asks of you, and do not ask for it back. For the Father wills that to all should be given of our own barakah. Happy is he that gives according to the commandment, for he is guiltless. Woe to him that receives, for if one having need receives, he is guiltless. But he that receives not having need shall pay the penalty. Why he received, and for what? And coming into straits, he shall be examined concerning the things which he has done, and he shall not escape from there until he pays back the last farthing. But also now concerning this, it has been said, let your alms sweat in your hands until you know to whom you should give. Chapter 2. And the second commandment of the teaching: you shall not kill, you shall not break wedlock, you shall not commit sodomy, you shall not commit fornication, you shall not steal, you shall not practice magic, you shall not practice witchcraft, you shall not murder a child by abortion, nor kill that which is begotten. You shall not lust after the things of your neighbor. You shall not forswear yourself, you shall not bear false witness, you shall not speak evil, you shall bear no grudge, you shall not be double-minded nor double-tongued. For to be double-tongued is a snare of death. Your speech shall not be false, nor empty, but fulfilled by deed. You shall not be lustful, nor rapacious, nor a hypocrite, nor evil disposed, nor haughty. You shall not take evil counsel against your neighbor. You shall not hate any man, but some you shall reprove. And concerning some you shall pray, and some you shall love more than your own life. Chapter 3. Beloved, flee from every evil thing, and from every likeness of it. Do not be prone to anger, for anger leads the way to murder. Neither be jealous, nor quarrelsome, nor of hot temper. For out of all these murders are engendered. Beloved, do not be a lustful one, for lust leads the way to fornication. Neither be a filthy talker, nor of lofty eye. For out of all these, adulteries are engendered. Beloved, do not be an observer of omens, since it leads the way to idolatry. Neither an enchanter, nor an astrologer, nor a purifier, nor be willing to look at these things. For out of all these is idolatry engendered. Beloved, do not be a liar, since a lie leads the way to theft. Neither money-loving, nor vainglorious, for out of all these thefts are engendered. Beloved, do not be a murmurer, since it leads the way to blasphemy. Neither self-willed, nor evil-minded, for out of all these blasphemies are engendered. But be meek, since the meek shall inherit the earth. Be long-suffering and pitiful, and guileless, and gentle, and good, and always trembling, at the words which you have heard. You shall not exalt yourself, nor give overconfidence to your soul. Your soul shall not be joined with lofty ones, but with just and lowly ones shall it have its intercourse. The workings that befall you receive as good, knowing that apart from YAHUAH nothing comes to pass. Chapter 5. And the way of death is this. First of all, it is evil and full of curses. Murderers, adulterers, lust, fornications, thefts, idolatries, magic arts, witchcrafts, rapiness, false witnessing, hypocrisies, double-heartedness, deceit, hardness, depravity, self-will, greediness, filthy talking, jealousy, overconfidence, loftiness, boastfulness, persecutors of the good, hating truth, loving a lie, not knowing a reward for righteousness, not cleaving to good, nor to righteous judgment, watching not for that which is good, but for that which is evil, from whom meekness and endurance are far, loving vanities, pursuing requital, not pitying a poor man, not laboring for the afflicted, not knowing him that made them, murderers of children, destroyers of the handiwork of YAHUAH, turning away from him that is in want, afflicting him that is in distress, advocates of the rich, lawless judges of the poor, utter sinners. Be delivered, children, from all these. Chapter 6. See that no one cause you to err from this way of the teaching, since apart from YAHUAH it teaches you. For if you are able to bear all the yoke of YAHUAH, you will be perfect. But if you are not able, what you are able that do. And concerning food, bear what you are able, but against that which is sacrifices to idols, be exceedingly on your guard, for it is the service of dead Elohim. Chapter 7. And concerning immersions, immerse this way. Having first said all these things, immerse into the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Ruach HaQudash, and living water. But if you have not living water, immerse into other water. And if you cannot, in cold and warm. But if you have not either, pour out water 3 times upon the head, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and Ruach HaQudash. But before the immersion, let the immerser fast, and the immersed, and whatever others can. But you shall order the immersed to fast 1 or 2 days before. Chapter 8. But let not your fast be with the hypocrites, for they fast on the 2nd and 5th day of the week. But fast on the 4th day, and the preparation Friday. Neither pray as the hypocrites, but as YAHUAH commanded in his Besorah, thus pray. Our Father who established salvation in the Shamayim, exalted is your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done in earth as it is in the Shamayim. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our transgressions, as we forgive those who transgress against us. And lead us not unto the evil inclination, but deliver us from the outer darkness. For yours is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen. So be it. Thrice in the day, thus pray. Chapter 9. Now concerning the thanksgiving, thus give thanks. First concerning the cup. We thank you, O Father, for the holy vine of Dawood, your servant, which you made known to us through YAHUSHA, your servant. To you be the glory forever. And concerning the broken bread, we thank you, our Father, for the life and knowledge which you made known to us through YAHUSHA, your servant. To you be the glory forever. Even as this broken bread was scattered over the hills and was gathered together and became one, so let your called out assembly be gathered together from the ends of the earth into your kingdom. For yours is the glory and the power through YAHUSHA Ha'Mashiach forever. But let no one eat or drink of your thanksgiving, but they who have been immersed into the name of YAHUAH. For concerning this also YAHUAH has said, "Do not give that which is Qudash to the dogs." Chapter 10. But after you are filled thus, give thanks. We thank you, Qudash Abba, for your Qudash name, which you caused to tabernacle in our hearts, and for the knowledge and faith and immortality, which you made known to us through YAHUSHA your servant. To you be the glory forever. You, El Shaddai, created all things for your name's sake. You gave food and drink to men for enjoyment, that they may give thanks to you. But to us you freely gave spiritual food and drink and life, eternal through your servant. Before all things we thank you that you are mighty. To you be the glory forever. Remember Adonai, your called out assembly, to deliver it from all evil, and to make it perfect in your love, and gather it from the four winds, sanctified for your kingdom, which you have prepared for it. For yours is the power and the glory forever. Let grace come, and let this world pass away. Hosanna to the YAHUAH ben Daoud. If anyone is Qudash, let him come. If anyone is not so, let him repent. Maranatha, so be it. But permit the prophets to make thanksgiving as much as they desire. Chapter 11. Whoever, therefore, comes and teaches you all these things that have been said before, receive him. But if the teacher himself turn and teach another doctrine to the destruction of this, hear him not. But if he teaches so as to increase righteousness and the knowledge of YAHUAH, receive him as YAHUAH. But concerning the apostles and prophets, according to the decree of the Besorah, thus do. Let every apostle that comes to you be received as YAHUAH, but he shall not remain except one day. But if there be need, also the next. But if he remains for 3 days, he is a false prophet. And when the apostle goes away, let him take nothing but bread until he lodges. But if he asks for money, he is a false prophet. And every prophet that speaks in the Ruach, you shall neither try nor judge. For every sin shall be forgiven, but this sin shall not be forgiven. But not everyone that speaks in the Ruach is a prophet, but only if he holds the ways of YAHUAH. Therefore, from their ways shall the false prophet and the prophet be known. And every prophet who orders a meal in the Ruach eats not from it, except indeed he be a false prophet. And every prophet who teaches the truth, if he does not what he teaches, is a false prophet. And every prophet proved true, working to the mystery of the called out assembly in the world, yet not teaching others to do what he himself does, shall not be judged among you. For with YAHUAH he has his judgment, for so did also the ancient prophets. But whosoever says in the Ruach, give me money or something else, you shall not listen to him. But if he says to you to give for others' sake who are in need, let no one judge him. Chapter 12. But let everyone that comes in the name of YAHUAH be received, and afterward you shall prove and know him, for you shall have understanding right and left. If he who comes is a wayfarer, assist him as far as you are able, but he shall not remain with you, except for 2 or 3 days, if need be. But if he wills to abide with you, being an artisan, let him work and eat. But if he has no trade, according to your understanding, see to it that as a Natsarym, he shall not live with you idle. But if he wills not to do, he is a trafficker in Mashiach. Watch that you keep aloof from such. Chapter 13. But every true prophet that wills to abide among you is worthy of his support. So also a teacher is himself worthy, as the workman of his support. Every first fruit, therefore, of the products of winepress and threshing floor, of oxen and of sheep, you shall take and give it to the prophets, for they are your high priest. But if you have not a prophet, give it to the poor. If you make a batch of dough, take the first fruit and give according to the commandment. So also, when you open a jar of wine or of oil, take the first fruit and give it to the prophets, and of money, silver, and clothing, and every possession, take the first fruit, as it may seem good to you, and give according to the commandment. Chapter 14. But every Shabbat gather yourselves together and break bread, and give thanksgiving after having confessed your transgressions, that your sacrifice may be pure. But let no one that is at variance with his fellow come together with you, until they are reconciled, that your sacrifice may not be profaned. For this is that which was spoken by YAHUAH. In every place and time, offer to me a pure sacrifice. For I am a great king, says YAHUAH, and my name is wonderful among the nations. Chapter 15. Therefore appoint for yourselves elders and deacons worthy of YAHUAH, men meek and not lovers of money, and truthful and proven. For they also render to you the service of prophets and teachers. Despise them not therefore, for they are your honored ones, together with the prophets and teachers, and reprove one another, not in anger, but in peace, as you have it in the Besorah. But to everyone that acts amiss against another, let no one speak, nor let him hear anything from you until he repents. But your prayers and alms and all your deeds so do, as you have it in the Besorah of our Adonai. Chapter 16. Watch for your life's sake. Let not your lamps be quenched, nor your loins unloosed, but be ready, for you not know the hour in which our Adonai comes. But often shall you come together, seeking the things which are befitting to your souls. For the whole time of your belief will not profit you, if you be not made perfect in the last time. For in the last days false prophets and corrupters shall be multiplied, and the sheep shall be turned into wolves, and love shall be turned into hate. For when the transgression of the Torah increases, they shall hate and persecute, and betray one another. And then shall appear the world deceiver as the son of Aluah, and shall do signs and wonders, and the earth shall be delivered into his hands. And he shall do inquitous things which have never yet come to pass since the beginning. Then shall the creation of men come into the fire of trial, and many shall be made to stumble, and shall perish. But they that endure in their belief shall be saved from under the curse itself. And then shall appear the signs of the truth. First, the sign of an outspreading in Shamayim, then the sign of the sound of the shofar, and the third, the resurrection of the dead. Yet not of all, but as it is said, YAHUAH shall come, and all his Qudashim with him. Then shall the world see YAHUAH coming upon the clouds of Shamayim.